This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flicks. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turned losses to losses, then flipped it to passion.
Souls of Thought. Disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Statements made are opinions, satire, or hypothetical discussion and should not be interpreted as factual claims. We are not journalists, attorneys, or professionals. We are reacting to publicly available information. No statements should be construed as accusations or assertions of wrongdoing. By viewing this content, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own interpretations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flicks. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turned losses to losses, then flipped it to passion. No middle, no filter. No hand in my plate, if I want it, I'm going, I don't hesitate. Independent mindset, I control my fate. Now they watch how I move like it's up for debate.
No middleman.
No middleman.
Everything I touch, I command.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect.
No middleman, I move with intent.
You tapped
No
in.
middleman, I move
This
with
is no middleman.
No middleman, I
Hosted by souls, where pressure gets applied and results get respected.
One more time for the one time. First ladies all the way back.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it amped up in here, man. Let's go.
This
Let's
ain't
go.
no
Chat
handouts.
active. Let's go. Let's get it.
No shortcuts. No
Y'all already know
middleman.
what it is. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. No middleman. No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flicks. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turned losses to losses, then flipped it to passion. No middle, no filter. No hand in my plate, if I want it, I'm going, I don't hesitate. Independent mindset, I control my fate. Now they watch how I move like it's up for debate.
No middleman.
No middleman.
Everything I touch, I command.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect.
No middleman, I move with intent.
You tapped
No
in.
middleman, I move
This
with
is no middleman.
Yeah. What's going on, YouTube family? It's your girl, Soft Rain, and welcome back. You're tuned into No Middleman, where bold conversations meet raw perspective and the truth is never filtered. This is a space where ideas get challenged, honesty takes center stage, and real dialogue always rises above the noise. So settle in because you know tonight's conversation is one worth having. And I want to welcome everybody in, first of all. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for being patient with us. I had some technical difficulties, but we in here. So everybody that's in the chat, thank y'all for sticking around and waiting on us to come on in. So I'm not here alone. I need to introduce the visionary behind this platform, the creator of No Middleman, the creator, the founder of the RSC Souls of Thought. All right. Yeah. And bringing his unfiltered perspective and undeniable presence, Uncle Plug TV. Yeah. So I see y'all in the chat, dropping those TWRs for souls, those plug emojis for Uncle Plug, and those raindrops and umbrella for myself, Soft Rain. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share the stream, of course, with someone who appreciates real conversation. Also, we want to mention that on Souls of Thoughts page, he has memberships. If y'all go ahead and be a member, that's gonna put your name, beautiful color green, in the chat, and you'll be there'll be exclusive content for you, and we'll always read your chat. So if you're a member, regardless if you super chat or not, we'll always read your chats. So tonight, Souls, what do you have for us?
Thank you, First Lady. Thank you, ma'am. First, before we get started, man, we got to do the housekeeping. As Rain just said, we do have memberships, man. They're very cheap, very inexpensive. It's a great way to support the team, man. As y'all see, we creating a production over here, man. Shout out to the First Lady. Y'all see the banners going across the screen. That was all First Lady, man. We're creating a production over here at Souls of Thought Network. You know what I mean? We are creating a production, man. Everything y'all are seeing, it takes time. It takes time. It takes time. So anything y'all can do to support everyone that's up here, man, we greatly appreciate it. And it's nothing but a good $4 bill every once a month. You know what I mean? And we'll also create one even lower. I think I'm gonna create one that's like $1.99, $2.99. So I know Coach JB and them do the same thing. So it's pretty affordable, man, for everyone. Nothing like $2 coming out your account every month. Not a big deal for most of us. So appreciate everybody. Into Too Tight. I almost said in too deep, too tight. Too Tight said giving a round of applause for Big Souls, Boss Plug, and the most beautiful Soft Rain.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
thank
We
you.
appreciate everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate
Definitely.
everybody in the chat tonight. As y'all see, we are starting an epic new series for y'all called The Modern Flex. Here we go.
Welcome to the Modern Flex. Social media didn't just change how we connect, it changed how we define success. We have shifted from building real internal value to performing what success looks like. And now, insecurity doesn't show up as self hate anymore. It shows up as perfect pictures, luxury lifestyles, and a curated life. The problem? What we all call normal today isn't real. It's been programmed by algorithms, influencers, and viral expectations. So now, people aren't comparing real life to real life. They're comparing their everyday reality to someone's highlight reel. And that creates a dangerous cycle where success becomes loud, but not always real, where validation matters more than alignment, and where many people wouldn't live the life they have if nobody was watching. So the real question is, are you actually successful or just performing it? Because real success, it's quiet, it's discipline, and it doesn't need an audience to be real. Welcome to the Modern Flex.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already see it. Y'all already see it, man. Y'all already see it, man. Y'all already
Hey,
see
y'all better
it, man.
tighten up out there, man. I'm talking to you. You better tighten up out there, you
Yeah.
damn fools.
Hey, hey, man. Shout out to
What else
the
for
No
you to say?
Middleman, man. As y'all see, that's the interlude, man, to the Modern Flex series. We are going to be doing part one today, kind of introducing everybody to the Modern Flex. If you were able to hear those words and hear those words on your screen, it broke down what the modern flex looks like, and we're gonna break it down for some different angles for y'all today. But
That shit was
most
hard.
important, man, even though we do have the greatest production on YouTube, man, this production would not exist. This production would not exist, man, without the greatest news broadcaster in game, man. We got the greatest one in the rain. And the biggest thing is, man, we have On the Radar with Rain.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome back. You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, where we break down the stories making noise across culture, news, and the internet. And I want to get into our first story. I'm just going straight into it, ain't I? I used to give a little smile. What? Tonight is tonight. It really is. My first story is about Noah Lyles. He's trending right now, and not just for track. He's going viral after reacting to his bride, Janelle Bromfield, during their first to his bride, Janelle Bromfield, during their first look. Now, the moment, it was simple, it was real, but the internet expected something bigger, more emotional, and instead, his reaction felt low-key and reserved. And I felt that he was kinda nervous in a way, and that contrast is what's making this go viral. So people started analyzing his face, his tone, and his energy, and Souls has it pulled up for us, so let's watch it.
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. I didn't think you would go with the princess dress. I didn't see you for a princess dress style. Yeah, this is good. Dang, that's a train. And we're supposed to spin in this?
No, we spin it up.
You said what?
Spin it up.
Yeah.
He's nervous. See, there's that's all. Yes.
See, that was nervous and giddy right there. Yeah. See, y'all. So the question I'm posing with this is: are we expecting real reactions or social media performances? Because most of the weddings we see on social media that's been pushed out to us, the groom is crying boohoo tears when he sees his bride walking down the aisle. So what do you gather, y'all being men, what do you gather his reactions to his first look to his bride?
Shout out to Rain. Shout out to the first lady. Also shout out to Kira Charade. They covered this as well. So if
Yeah.
y'all watch me on there, not watch me on there, but watch my comments on there, I'm gonna say the same thing I said on there. Their marriage is gonna last a very, very long time. What you seen was a man turn around and be his authentic self. He didn't change. He didn't react like everybody wanted him to, because that's what a real person reacts like. He was being real, and as long as you can be real and not be suffocated by what social media wants us to think that a man should look like an idiot crying at the end of the aisle and all that stuff. He was honest, and that honesty is going to go very far in his marriage.
Yeah.
And like y'all used to like a lot of people tell men, why y'all worried about how he reacted? His wife seemed just fine. She didn't seem uncomfortable by his reaction. She never seemed like she felt disrespected. She laughed, she smiled. He even asked her, "Are you nervous?" They both were nervous. But I think we miss what communication really looks like, and that's what the modern flex is going to be all about, man. So great first one. What you think? What you got, Plug?
I didn't see what the problem was. He see her every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that dress made her more beautiful. That dress made her more beautiful. She was already beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't, he just said, "Hey, I ain't think you was gonna go with the princess dress, but shit, I like it." He said it was straight. You know what you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? You supposed to turn up? Shit. You about to go down there. You about to go and give his life away. You about to go give his life away. But that was a natural, normal, everyday reaction.
Yeah,
I had no
definitely.
issue with it. I had no issue with that.
And like, shout out to Lisa, man. Lisa got all her brain cells. She said he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
She said he did what he's supposed to do.
Oh yeah, she in there. Lisa, you in there, Lisa?
With that being said, that wasn't the reaction from a lot of women, though.
Wow.
So, like Rain to tell you, and
Yeah.
like not gonna point people out, but that wasn't a reaction of all women who reacted to this. So I think it's something very unique, man. But honesty, man. Like they literally had a whole dialogue. Oh man, I thought you were gonna go with this dress. I'm glad you didn't go with that dress. I like this princess dress. And how we gonna spin in that train? Like he talking about dancing, you know what I mean? Like how we gonna like he's having a true dialogue with his future wife. Like how can we be? You can't win, man, in this superficial world of social media.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. You can. We're gonna get there.
When you make them mad, that's when you know you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now here's where it shifts. Janelle, the bride, stepped in and she defended him. She said the internet didn't have the full picture. It was already emotional that day because a lot of her family couldn't attend. So his reaction, it honestly wasn't about the dress. It was about lightening the moment, easing the pressure, So let's listen to what she had to say. She came to his defense.
So I've been seeing a lot of mixed review on our first look. And usually I would ignore videos like this. I wouldn't say anything, but I felt as if this time I really need to say something. So let me paint the picture for what you guys did not see in that 1 minute video, maybe. Leading up to that wedding, all of my sisters got denied for their visas. Sisters, nieces, my best friend of, I don't know how many years we've been friends since we were 8. She went to the embassy 3 times, did not get her visa. And it was just a lot emotionally going in because I wanted my family to be there. So on the day of the wedding, my team got a bad news. Somebody would deliver the first speech and be sitting in the front of my wedding did not show up. So Noah was told like an hour before, like, hey, somebody did not show up. And we didn't tell Janella's yet. He said, tell her no so she can get to process it. They were like, no, we're going to tell her before the first look. So when she sees you, she can cheer up, like lift her spirit. So 5 minutes before walking out that door, I was told that this person did not show up. Went out there basically holding back tears or whatever. And
I love the accent.
There was like 10 cameras around us. When I looked to the side, my aunt was halfway passing out. So she was sitting outside, just catching some air. And I'm there overstimulated, just tapping her on the shoulder. So in that moment, that reaction that I got from Noah is exactly what I needed. Because he tried to make me happy. He tried to make me talk. Because if he did not do that, I would probably be what it looks like now, shut off that whole wedding because I was processing so much disappointment.
Yeah.
Lessons. God bless this woman, man. I don't know where she's from. I don't know if she's Jamaican or Bahamian, somewhere from the islands down there, whatever it is. Hey, God bless this. God bless this woman. Keep her covered. Keep the angels casted around her and protect her at all costs, at all times. Yeah. Go on, girl. Go on, girl.
I told you. And it's so crazy, man. This is why this is going to be taken the wrong way, but it's okay. This is why I brought up that subject about 2 to 3 shows ago, that women are emotional creatures. Because every woman who had an emotional reaction that didn't talk like Lisa's talking, like every woman I've seen that has something crazy to say, like, I would have fainted if he reacted that way, or I would have did this if he reacted. That's what's wrong with society today. Yeah. You're too emotional, and this lady right here, she knows the man she has. Mm-hmm. She didn't need anybody to validate, or they know each other. Like I never seen a world who would be so quick to like tell you, "Oh, girl, I can't believe he did that to you. I can't believe you let him. He didn't even tell you you look beautiful. He tell her she beautiful every day. He married her because he beautiful. She beautiful. This is why women always ask men how we communicate. We communicate by consistency. If I'm with you forever, you're beautiful. You don't got to hear it every day. Like she knows she's beautiful. She didn't have to hear that at that time. Like it's just very unique to me, man. Because we've been talking about these things and everything's kind of coming into fruition. But I really think it's just too overly emotional. But she knew her man and she knows who she has. And that's why I said from the get-go, when I first seen it, even before her reaction came out, I said in the comments for Akira show, I said, that's truth. I see truthfulness. That marriage is gonna last forever. Like, I don't know how we can miss what real that I don't know. Maybe they should have fought in public. It would have been going through the hard times, I guess. I don't know.
Congratulations, Noah. You did good, boy. Your pickles was on point, boy. Your pickles was on point.
Yeah. So moving on to something that is also trending right now. Taraji P. Henson. She has revealed that after nearly 30 years in Hollywood, she still hasn't landed a major franchise role. Meanwhile, Tyrese Gibson landed Fast and Furious and Transformers. And she made it clear that this is about how the industry works. Now, I did some research on this because I was trying to find the podcast that she was on. And she ended up being on this podcast with Huda. Let me see, because I can't read it. I got the article pulled up on this side because
Which part you want to read? You want me to read it?
I got it right here.
Okay, do you think?
So on this podcast, it's called Making Space Podcast with Huda. She recalls sensing that success wouldn't come as quickly or as easily for her as it did for some of her male counterparts. And she's quoted in this for saying, that was huge for me. I was a female lead. I was new to Hollywood. And I just remember everybody coming to me going, oh my God, you're going to blow up. Do you understand what John Singleton does to people's careers? Look at this person and look at that person. She said, I didn't know discernment told me something different. And I just knew it wasn't going to be that way, she said. She continued on saying something sat in my heart. And it was like, I don't know that's going to happen like overnight for me. And so sure enough, I knew deep down inside it would for Tyrese. She went on to acknowledge that her co-star in the film, Tyrese, quickly transitioned into blockbuster territory, soon landing those roles in Transformers and Fast and Furious. And she said it, and it's no hate or anything. I just knew. She added that there's differences between actors' careers. Of the difference between men and women in Hollywood. And she said, but it still didn't hit me yet because I was still working. As long as I had a job, I was cool. So she said after Baby Boys, Tyrese booked 2 franchise films. Of course, she said, I've been in the game 30 years, no franchise film. Yeah, she said, I'm not gonna cry about it. I mean, I know what it is now. I'm on the other side of the table now. You can't hurt my feelings anymore because now I know there's politics involved. So this came from, I don't know, honestly don't know why like this is surfacing now because this was from an Apple podcast. It was voice only and it was back in September of 2024. So some of these other different spaces, different podcasts are making it relevant again. But I just wanted to bring that to the table because Hollywood they still tend to play favorites or what do y'all how do y'all feel about that? Or is it just business?
I'll let you go first, bud.
I mean, Taraji is a good actress. You know what I mean? She did get a series out of it. She got to play Cookie in Empire, which led to a couple of more roles. It just ain't that many roles. They don't make too many roles for, you know, black women, black actors. They got to fight. They got to scratch and they got to scratch to get theirs. You know what I mean? But when she made that little tit for tat with Oprah and that LB, what it is, bro? LBGTQBI say, yeah. Mama say, Mama Sada Maku Saku. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they probably, they probably named Black Baller, but it's probably dark blue. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't get it either. But I mean, Tyrese like replaced Pac to me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of roles that Omar Epps and Tyrese got was for Tupac. So that the way they visualize, when I don't know if you read a lot of books, but when you read a lot of books with main characters, you kind of visualize who can play that part, and they probably just don't visualize her.
Well, Classic must have been thinking alike today. Because that's literally the first thing I said when Rain brought this to my attention. I said, this is just a classic case of a person who continues to take the same roles. And I think sometimes, again, that's what we're doing the Modern Flex series for everybody, because sometimes we got to live in reality. A lot of the statements she said was all about how other people was looking at her. She was looking at things through a different lens. She was comparison is the thief of joy. You're comparing your career to Tyrese. I think if people look back, they would say you're doing way better than Tyrese. If you look at the personal issues that Tyrese had to deal with, all the public scrutiny he had to go up, like, baby, you doing very well. You doing very well. Like, and then I want y'all to think about something as we're going through the Modern Flex series this month. I want y'all to think about how ungrateful she really is, and she played all these black roles that supposed to have been so prominent to Black history.
What's the one where she was the scientist?
Yeah, she's really punching down on Black culture, because the roles you're getting supposed to be roles that supposed to be so influential to the culture. I don't know how you feel like you're not winning if you're doing something for the culture.
It's the bag, bro.
I get it, plug. I get it. I just want people to start paying attention to the writing on the walls. When people like this, they're just insatiable. She can't be satisfied. Everything you did supposed to be, you did some of what the world considers some of the biggest roles.
Major
I'm talking like crazy. Major Figures was crazy. Like it was young Black girls who changed their whole college career and trajectory watching that film for the first time. Like, and that's why I keep saying, like, that's why we're doing this Modern Flex. It's like a lot of this stuff people don't really care about. A lot of this stuff that we seek validation through, it ain't true. These people lying to us on the other side. And like it's going to be very eye-opening throughout this series what life really looks like. And this stuff just aligned. Like Rain had this up before we even started the series, and like all types of stuff. Like this stuff is just all pure alignment. But people need to understand that, hey, sometimes you got to say no, like Classic said. You got to negotiate better, save your money, so that you can go for those roles you want to go for. And sometimes live in the reality, baby, you ain't Angela Bassett. You might not be the Black face that they're looking for when it comes to beauty. Like these are things that we just have to. I'm not saying she's unattractive. I'm not saying she's not beautiful. I got to put all those labels. I got to put all that out there. But to the world, sometimes you get the things that it feels you deserve. You know what I mean? You rode that Tyler Perry train, so now you got to ride that Tyler Perry train. Like you got to ride it. Like that's what you chose. You see what I mean? Like Classic said, you got to just choose better. And whoever negotiating her deals for, if she's telling them that that's what she wants, she needs to be able to say, "Hey, you know what? I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna wait for something else." So,
you just got to say no.
You got anything for us, before I close out the radar?
Nah, we good, Moo.
Good. Okay. So Tonight, a reaction gets judged, a relationship gets defended, and a career gets questioned. What we see first isn't always the full story, of course. And this has been On the Radar with Rain. If you're catching this on a rewatch, drop a raindrop in the chat if you made it this far. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share because we don't just report the headlines, we break them down we Jesus. We break down what they really mean, y'all.
All right. Thank you all for this. Has been the Radar with Rain.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right. Shout out to Rain, man. Shout out to Rain. Shout out to Rain. It's
Thank
been a long day for it. Been a long
Yeah.
day. But it's good. We're good. We're a team, man. We're doing good. But y'all know, man, we get into our new segment of the day, man. One of the most powerful segments we have as well, man, because I think the segments that he's going to be bringing to you guys is something you really have to listen to. You really have to pay attention. So no further. We won't hold you up. Here comes the real spill with Plug.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing out here? All right. Let me talk to y'all tonight about something simple but so powerful. One word, no. See, a lot of us got a problem with that word. We don't like saying no. Why? Because we don't want to disappoint people. We don't want to look selfish. We don't want to lose relationships. We don't want to miss opportunities. So what we do, we say yes, even when we tired, even when we don't feel like it, even when we know it's not good for us. And over time, that yes starts to cost you. It starts to cost you time. It starts to cost you energy and peace. Let me ask you something real. How many times have you said yes and instantly regretted it? As soon as you hung up the phone, as soon as you agreed to it, as soon as you showed up, you already know I shouldn't have done this. But you did it anyway. Why? Because saying no feels uncomfortable. But let me tell you the truth. Saying yes to everything is destroying your focus. See, every time you say yes, something did not align. You saying no to something that does. You say yes to drama, and now you got no time for growth. You say yes to distractions, and now the goals get pushed back. You say yes to people who drain you, and now you got nothing left for yourself. And that's where the shift got to happen. You got to understand this. No is not rejection. No is protection. You not being rude, you are not being funny, you are not acting brand new, you are not protecting your time, you are protecting your time, your energy, and your vision. And let me make this even clearer. Everybody don't deserve access to you. Some people only call when they need something. Some people only show up when it benefits them. And some people don't respect your time because you don't respect it yourself. Yeah, I said it. Because the moment you start saying no, watch how people start reacting different. They're going to say you changed. They're going to say you acting funny. They're going to say you ain't the same person. And you know what? They right. You're not the same person. You growing. You finally choosing you. And that's what people have to have a problem with. So tonight, I want you to really think about this. What you need to start with saying no to. Is it certain people, certain habits, certain distractions, certain environments? Because whatever it is, it's costing you something. And it's costing you your peace, your focus, your growth, and it's too expensive. So stop feeling bad for protecting yourself. Stop over explaining, stop over committing, and start choosing you. Because at the end of the day, you can't build your life saying yes to everything that's destroying it. Choose wisely and act accordingly.
Shout out to Real Spill with Plug, man. That's the real spill with Plug, man. The power of saying no. I think that's some powerful words for those, man. man. Great job. Great job. Great job. Unc with the wisdom. Great job. Great job. He says so. Man, that's a great one. That's like man, saying no, man, is probably one of the hardest things I think a lot of people will have to do.
Yeah, it
I really
really
do.
is. Because it's a lot of things that I say yes to that do get in my way. And I tell a lot of the young men that sit in my chair when they getting ready to leave and go off to school, I say, boy, one of the strongest words that you can have in your vocabulary when you leave your mom and your dad's house is no. And they ask you, man, let's go and hit this party, man. Nah, I got class tomorrow, bro. I'm gone, man. I'm out. You don't want to stay? Nah. Just get lost. Don't say maybe, none of that. Just hey, go and get lost. Because you know what I'm saying? Like that just what that word no. We live in a place where, you know, where people feel like you owe them a favor and every invitation and every invitation ain't be taken. Sometimes you gotta do what's best for you in that moment and don't worry about what nobody thinking. Just get to it.
Big talk, big talk. Shout out to Plug, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. And then we're finna move on to our third segment of the show before we get into the nitty gritty of the first part of Modern Flex, man. This series is gonna be amazing, man. And we're gonna start off with the one and only, man, the Souls Talks, man. So here we go.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually challenged a thought you believed was true? Not questioned someone else, yourself. See, we live in a world where information is constant, but reflection is rare. We scroll, we react, we move on, but we don't always sit with what something means. That's where this comes in. Souls Talks. These aren't long lectures. These aren't debates to win. These are quick moments, designed to disrupt your pattern of thinking, just enough to make you pause. Because growth doesn't always come from more information. Sometimes it comes from seeing the same thing differently. So today, let's open up.
Stuff, right, to celebrate prom, right, to celebrate these teenagers peaking in high school.
It's a half a year EBT for this. Hope those young fellas enjoy it.
I don't know who's to blame here. Society, social media, idolizing celebrities, and thinking cosplaying as rich people for a night is anything meaningful. It's so stupid. The cars, yeah, they're rentals. The suits, the dresses, they're all rentals. You spend all this money for one night just to look and appear rich, but then are waking up in the same bed without all of this the next day. Probably having less money because you spent it all to pretend and dress up as rich people. It's really, really sad.
So when do we start having to use cars as accessories to our dresses for prom? Like, and now we're making music videos about prom. And what are you gonna do with your dress? How are you even gonna dance? Nobody can even dance by you. And what is this? Like a peacock and shit? What has this world come to with these proms? They don't even rain inside. Why did you need an umbrella to match your dress? Isn't it bad luck to have an umbrella inside? Now, girl, how are you gonna dance with your man? Are you gonna bring your mom and your pops to hold your dress all night? Like, let's be for real. Everybody gonna be stepping on it or using it as a blanket. Now, if we and 5-year-olds go to prom in goats, what the hell do you need a damn goat for to go with your 5-year-old to prom?
Yeah, so you...
That's Miami, boy.
So for Souls Talks, man, as we get into the Modern Flex, as we move over into the things that are going on, and I have a simple question for Souls Talk tonight. Why?
Hey, we went 3 ways on a Lincoln Town car. Me and my partner. We all got our tux. I think our tux was probably about $60. It was like $60. I think I went and got these big ass Cuban zirconia earrings to go with my Godfather top hat. Man, I probably came off of maybe like probably 400. Yeah.
My junior prom, I spent $35 on my dress. $35, and then I added like the silver edging with fabric glue, and I bought my shoes from Payless. My junior prom, matter of fact, my dress was from Cato's. I had a little Cato's, yes, my junior prom. Now my senior prom, I think I spent about $100 on my dress, but that was it. But this wasn't even like going on, and I graduated in 01, so this wasn't even going on. Then this is like this other
What you spent on the
generation.
hotel room? What you spent on the hotel room?
I didn't go to a hotel room. I went home.
You didn't?
I was dating
I did.
not to tell too much of my business, but I was dating somebody grown my senior year, so I got picked up and got taken home.
I tried to get in TGI Friday bathroom.
No.
Can one of y'all answer the question?
Why?
What that could?
Social media.
Why?
Social media flex.
Why?
That's it. Because
That's Miami.
what else are you doing? It's a social media flex.
It's bro. It's been getting deeper and deeper every year, bro. Like that's. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I ain't gonna even lie to you. 30 to 40% of them kids right there, that's gonna be the highlight of their life. That's gonna be the photo, the video, the what's the name, the post that they put up. That's gonna be the highlight of their life.
Yeah.
Most of them ain't. Hey, most of them getting ready to go in the workforce immediately. And probably, I'm telling you, I don't want to talk bad on them. I'm just saying that like reality strikes. You know, most of the people that flex hard at events like this, most of the cool cats in school like that are poor. That's it. That's the highlight of their life. That's Miami though, bro. That's Miami.
No, that was a montage of worldwide. That was all over. That was all over. I'm trying to see what's the why though. Like what? Because I want y'all to speak more from like, well, Rain, you a parent. Is this what you're going to be doing?
Absolutely not.
Okay. She's saying that now, y'all. Let me find out a Boogie out there with a whole pyrotechnics and everything.
Absolutely not.
All right.
No.
You gotta set them off right, Lamar. You gotta shut them off right, Lamar.
Nah.
A class, it sound crazy, class. It wasn't even cool to go to prom when I was in high school.
For real?
Nobody cared about that. Because, like, for myself, being an athlete, I started going to prom my 9th grade year. So, like, I was being asked to, you got
the older women.
It's not even that. I had the luxury of being my brother's brother. That's what it was. Like I ain't gonna even sit here and fake on people. My first couple of years, I rode on my brother way. Hey, my brother in Big Rich way. Hey, I ain't gonna even front with you though. I mean, I established myself over time, but the first year and a half, 2 years. Hey, that's his brother. That's little. That's yeah.
Hey, bro, just got. He's so cute.
He's so cute.
Hey, Big Bro just went to the pros.
Yeah. Shout out to Natalie Woods, man. I was a freshman, man. I was one of the first freshmen to walk out a senior for prom and homecoming. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I did my thing, man. You know what I mean? Like,
coordination.
It was a good time. It was a good time, man. But at the same time, when I got to my senior year, dog, we like parking lot pimp to a certain extent. Like we didn't even care about the dance. We just drove to where the dance was and chilled in the parking lot and did our thing. Like it wasn't even like it wasn't this. And like my biggest fear is like, how did this start? Like how like what's the root? Like who started this? I need to find the first person who started this, dog.
Yeah.
Like for real.
I'm thinking back on Scuba's on him and his like 5 to 6 homeboys. They jumped clean, but they didn't rent none. You know what I'm saying? I think did they rent some? If they did rent some, they probably went like 3-4 ways on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but absolutely nothing.
Absolutely.
Hey, Classic. I can picture Classic walking.
But I know them kids went in there dancing, man. They were probably in there. You know what I mean?
I can picture Classic getting
prom
out
my
the car
junior
though.
year.
I
My
could
junior year.
picture it. I
grew
could picture
up in-
Classic getting out the car and walking straight through prom.
And I got dropped off in my senior year.
I grew up in the age of slow dancing, so we like the slow drag. You know what I mean? We used to like the slow drag, bro. You know, so what if your kid is a straight A student, already got college set up? How do you tell them no?
It wouldn't even be a conversation, Richard.
I'm not telling them no if they already got school, college already set up, Ridge, but I'm probably not going, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go 8 like that, bro. I probably ain't gonna go 8 like that.
What Too Tight said, plug?
It's a simple, rigid, hell no, and get your
Lisa said prom was honestly overrated in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. He said I didn't ask no one my senior and took someone else's date.
Oh,
He
causing problems.
See, well, I can see Clay. He said I got out the home with straight face.
Straight face.
He said I absolutely was. I know you just
straight to my tail.
Oh, yeah, V-line.
Hey,
where they at?
I can picture it right
where
now.
they at?
I can picture it right now, Classic. You had an all black suit on too, all black. You might had a beanie on, and went straight to the table. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know what you had, Classic. I can see it. I see Classic. He going straight to the table, and probably left after the third song. Because they weren't playing none of his stuff he was cooking.
Right.
Say this the stuff that make your kids hate you. And this came from that Sweet 16 show, TV show. That is
thank you, Richard. Thank you.
That is true. That was that Sweet 16.
Guys,
Lil Wayne got Reggie going in a Ferrari.
Okay. Man, Richard, boy, you are useful. You are useful. I'm glad you. I was wondering what's up, Tez. Welcome down, Tez. You know what I mean? I told y'all he was all black, tinted shades, and left early. Food was trash. I told y'all. I know you. I know you, man. I'm telling you. He said I didn't go to prom. I went to state. They were at the same time, and I chose glory over glutes. I like it. GG's. I like it. What's up, Paul?
What's happening, my boy?
He said the food at prom was so trash, I didn't even eat what they served. I went to Wendy's. Wendy's is worse.
Yeah, we went to TGI Friday.
Ooh. He said my son's lives in reality. I did a great job. He's not the nonsense you see out here. Yeah. That's what we're gonna be talking about in this Modern Flex, Too Tight. Just the different in a lot of this stuff, man. He said I will always choose glory over glutes. I feel you, big dog.
Mm-hmm.
Patting myself on the back. Yeah, you did a great job, man. I like your even the boxing you was doing with them, man. So shout out to everybody, man. I just wonder, I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to bring this to the forefront, especially with all the things that have been going on in culture, all the things we just covered yesterday with Black families. I think we have a lot of other things to worry about than what we're gonna wear to prom. So get your priorities together and let's do better.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you actually challenged a thought you believed was true? Not questioned someone else, yourself. See, we live in a world where information is constant, but reflection is rare. We scroll, we react, we move on, but we don't always sit with what something means. That's where this comes in. Souls Talks. These aren't long lectures. These aren't debates to win. These are quick moments, designed to disrupt your pattern of thinking, just enough to make you pause. Because growth doesn't always come from more information. Sometimes it comes from seeing the same thing differently. So today, let's open up.
So appreciate y'all for tuning in with Souls Talks, man. Thank y'all for the comments as well, for keeping that alive, man, and having the laughs. But man, we're getting into the real spill of the show tonight. I'm spitting everywhere. The Modern Flex is what this series is going to be called. We're going to be talking about a lot of things from self-loathing to the exterior to the people putting on a facade. We're gonna break down this, not just the social media mindset, but what social media has done to the world in general, man. And so we're gonna start everybody off real slow tonight with just 2 videos talking about this subject. So we're gonna get y'all into the new series, The Modern Flex. So welcome to the Modern Flex Part 1. And we're going to be talking about a couple things here. We're going to start off with the first topic tonight is social media is manipulating your reality. So we're going to go over to Joe Rogan at the Joe Rogan podcast, and we're going to let him cook it up a little bit. And then we're going to have our first conversation just about social media and how it has shaped our reality. So that's going to be the first 2 topics we discuss tonight. And then starting next week, we're going to be diving deeper into some things that might hit home. My biggest thing that myself, Plug, and Rain discussed when we were backstage yesterday was we're not going to make this cultural based. This is not going to be something picking out certain races, or this is literally us talking about social media. Also how these things have affected the modern world and how people are now using these things to dictate what their tomorrow should look like. So here we go with the first video from Joe Rogan. Social media is manipulating your reality. So here we go.
Interact with people more on social media than you do in real life, it can really fuck your head up.
So many people do that.
A lot of people.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah. Especially, and that was one of the real problems during COVID too. So people were isolated, and that was the only way they were interacting with each other.
The fucked up thing is you realize how much those people end up like losing that connection with other like real people. They think that this is
they think this is real life.
This is the real world.
Yeah.
They live in the comment section. You know?
It's crazy. It's just it's such a it's like eating food that has no nutrients in it, and your body's just freaking out. Like, where the fuck are the vitamins?
Yeah,
there's no vitamins in it. It's just nonsense. And it's also, I was like, what percentage of it is even real people? It's not 100. There's a bunch of it. It's just like bad actors from other countries and people with fucking flags in their bios, and who knows what is going on. And it's all just to try to shape narratives. We're involved in it. Russia's involved. China's involved. Corporations are involved. There's like entire companies that are based around crowd campaigns about organizing attacks on individuals, or organizing narrative control, or organizing, pushing a certain narrative. Entire businesses are built on that, where they try to shape things and make things go viral. Yeah, it's nuts.
There's, oh my God, there's so
it's
much.
A complete new part of our society that didn't exist before. And it shapes the way we view the world, and it's being purposely manipulated by people. And it's legal because safeguards haven't put into place. You know,
So shout out to Joe Rogan and the team, man, over there. I want to read to everyone what modern flex actually comes out to in a definition before we start on this topic for tonight. The modern flex, this is no longer just about community pressure or perceived success in isolated groups. It is a psychological baseline for anyone participating in modern social media culture. So that's where the word modern flex comes from. It's actually a psychological baseline for anyone participating in modern social media culture. So that means we all can be a victim of this. We all could have been impacted by this at some point. We all can be contributors to the modern flex. So again, this is going to be a series that we discuss from all angles, but I would love to see your guys' perspective. Do y'all feel social media is manipulating our reality?
Of course. Social media tends to give a false superficial facade. People tend to navigate these pages, these Facebook pages. They see these lifestyles that other people are living, materialistic things that they showboat online, or even like the progress of their friendships and relationships with their families, and people get envious. People want those exact things that they see online, and they think that it's attainable for them too. When in reality, it's not attainable for everybody. You have to work towards a lot of those things that you do see online. So you have to have some sense of reality. And I've said this before. A lot of people don't post their woes. They don't post their downs. They're constantly posting their ups, their achievements, their thing when they're happy. They never post, oh, I had an awful day today, or oh, this happened to me. Woe was me. They never post any of the bad things. They never post. They always post their ups. And yes, it's good to celebrate too, but it gives a false narrative of reality, of real life, you know? So, yeah, I do believe that social media is manipulating your reality, or it gives you a false sense of reality in other people's lives.
I agree. What you got for us, Plug?
Me and Doe did a series on this about the social media lifestyle, social media mindset. Somebody go on vacation. Now you feel like you need to go on vacation. Somebody posting their relationship. Now you feeling like your relationship is lacking. Now you know. But something real, I'm gonna tell you something real. You comparing your real life to somebody's moment. Just remember that's somebody's moment. I remember it's Florida, so it's hot. So I had a hat, and I had, like, they gave me my Disney shirt when I got to Disney, and my hat matched my shirt. So the shirt got sweaty. It was hot as hell out there. It's Florida. It's hot. So I changed my shirt and my hat. We took pictures, a set of pictures in one shirt and one hat, and I took another picture when I changed with another shirt and another hat. They were like, "Damn, dog, you stay at motherfucking Disney, don't you?" I'm like, "Bro, that's the same day." That's the same day. I said, I hope you ain't basing your lifestyle on that, like I'm at Disney every week. That's a damn lie. So it's easy. It's easy for them to do that, man. It's like, dog, it's like it mess you up so mentally.
Mm-hmm.
It mess you up so mentally, like you're not living your life no more. You're reacting to somebody else's. You dressing different, you talking different, you moving different. Not because it's you, it's because you know what's trending.
Yeah.
Because of what's trending. Like, I see the shoes, the way people wear their socks, the way people they like carbon copies. It's like, if that, like, everybody went to Thread Beast. I be seeing Thread Beast. I be like, hey, this gonna be big. Like, I seen that on the timeline. I think this gonna be big. Like, for real, I can just tell what's gonna be the next thing. Like, yeah, there's everybody gonna do this, because most folks can't dress. Most folks don't have their own style.
Yeah.
The only reason why they're doing what they're doing, because they are genuinely copying somebody else. Because most people don't have an original thought. They really don't have an original thought. They really don't know exactly whom they are. If you ask them, they have no freaking clue, bro. They have no clue of who they are. And to be honest, man, if some of y'all don't even know what you really even like, you don't even know what you really like no more.
That's true.
You're just trying to get the attention. You're trying to get some views. You're trying to get approval, and that's dangerous, man. Honestly, that's dangerous, because now you're happy by the validation. That's cold-blooded. And if they like it, you feel good. If they don't, then you second guess yourself. That's control, bro. They ain't even living. They ain't even living, man. If they ain't even living, you are under their thumb. And that's crazy, man.
I like it. I like it. When I think about the word manipulating or manipulation, I think that, but I also I also think that The world is no social media is no longer manipulating us, they're maintaining our reality.
Ooh.
I feel that they have already created what we want it to look like, and now they're helping you maintain it, right? And the reason why I say that, and we'll get deeper into it throughout these series, but that's why now you can go somewhere and you can go find a community for you at all times. There's a community for anything you want to be, anything you want to see, anything you like, anything you enjoy. They are no longer manipulating you, they are maintaining you. That's why women think wearing eyelashes, that's stupid. You look foolish. If God wanted you to have great eyelashes, he would have gave them to you. Love yourself. Be yourself. I understand you using them every now and then for certain, maybe you're going on a date, but that shouldn't be something that you feel like you need to get up every day, or you feel like you don't. If something you don't do each day makes you feel less of who you are, you need to reevaluate.
Man.
That's the best way to put it. If you don't do something and it makes you feel less of who you are, you need to reevaluate. If you can't wake up in the morning and not put your lashes on and go out the door with the same confidence, you need to reevaluate.
I'm with you.
Same thing for men. Like, I think it's great to have your hair cut all the time, have your nice beard trim. But if you feel less than a man when you walk out the door that way, you need to reevaluate. Like, that's what we need to start thinking about as we start doing this modern flex is this really manipulating me? Is this really me comparing myself? Or have I now just been maintained by society? Have I been maintained by reality or social media? Because there's something for everyone, right? We'll make you feel good if go eat unhealthy. We'll make you feel good. That we got food creators who will sit in a car and eat, but they skinny as a stick. You know why? Because they eat one thing just to make the content and they don't eat it all. But then you go to the soul food restaurant in the hood and you want all the collard greens, all like they're doing everything's content. Everything's content. You know what I mean? What's the black dude that be doing the big food fairs now? The black
I don't know who that is. I know LA Try Guy, and I know Chime Time. They're my boy right there.
I think Ray said his name.
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. Keith Lee training for a marathon. Keith Lee running, working out. Like, these are the things that people don't follow. You follow them for their content, but these people living a whole nother life behind the scene. Like, these people ain't foolish, dog.
Tell them,
like y'all got to understand, social media is now maintaining your reality, man. I would look very closely at what you're doing, and then, like I said again, if there's anything you're doing that you feel like you can't love who you are, you should reevaluate. That's a big thing. Like, that's a real big thing. That's some of the things that I really want to speak about when we go through this, man. We're gonna hit some of these comments real quick, and then we're gonna get on to the next segment. Big Sco, shout out Sco. Sco says social media not stopping anything I have going on. I'm on social media for entertainment purposes only. You sure live, Sco. I like Sco. Dog, Sco, you had me cracking up last week, boy. That was, so I had to leave work before I slapped up. Hey, Sco be having me cracking up, boy. He be having me cracking up. He said, I don't follow trends, I set them. Shout out to Big Sco. Miles says same content too. Yeah. I shout out to Plug, man. Shout out to Plug, dog. Because Plug has, I don't want to use the word brief. What's the word I want? Plug has brought to our attention on multiple occasions, especially when it comes to the no middleman. Like, hey, dog, we can't keep doing the same content that everybody else is doing. Like, we can't keep talking about the same thing that everybody else is talking about because we don't really relate to it. We can speak on it, but we don't really relate to it. And so shout out to Plug, man. Everybody needs somebody like Plug in your circle because it's easy to talk about what's trendy, but it's hard to have real conversations. And as that beautiful banner says down there that our first lady created, real conversations, no filter. That's what we do at the No Middle.
Girl. Hey, I'm proud. Hey, man, give her another round of applause.
I got you.
We just talked about that. She delivered. UPS, FedEx, USPS. She delivered. DHL. You go, girl. Hey.
Without any prompting, too. We just talked about it. And then she sent it over. She's like, hey, I think I found it out. Bet. You know what I mean? So appreciate it, man. Too Tight said, hey, Sco, some people don't have the common sense you have. They're trying to fake it till they make it instead of living in true purpose and reality. And I definitely feel you, Sco. Shout out to Too Tight and Sco in the chat. He said, absolutely right, Too Tight. That's why I say I just stay at the crib. I don't need validation from anyone but myself. I like it. Too Tight said the world has been designed, programmed, and deceived. We woke over here at the RSC. Stand up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Into D said, I remember before internet being grown. I learned not to believe everything you see. Yeah. We missing a lot of stuff, man. Like, you know what's so funny? Because we all know, because we're all near the same age group. I tell people all the time, especially when my daughter used to like, hey, daddy, you should watch this show, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, baby, you know they did that on Will Smith back in the 90s? You know they did that on A Different World? Like, all scenarios that these kids think are new and, oh my God, they talking about, dog, they were doing racial profiling on Will Smith on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When him and Carlton had to drive that car, well, Uncle Phil was at his friend's house and they got pulled over for driving black. Like, these aren't new topics. like I don't know why. That's why I always get very passionate. I won't say upset. I get very passionate when we start talking about the culture. And I'm like, dog, I remember when I was 13, 14, nobody was in the uproar. Like, we were watching these things on TV. We was watching Will Smith cry when his daddy wasn't president. It's like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like we watch. Want me, man.
I would cry.
Yeah, like we watch this stuff. I remember watching Saved by the Bell when Jesse started taking the pills to stay up.
Yeah.
To study for the excited. I'm so excited. You see what I mean? Like, dog, they've been none of this stuff is new under the sun, dog. Like, y'all just didn't sit down with your family on TGI Friday and watch TV. Everything that's happening today, they were already talking about it back then.
Yeah.
What shows you watch, Ray? What shows you watch, Ray?
I watch.
Like you watch Punky Brewster.
No.
Hey, I watched Punky too, bro. I watched Punky. Hey, I watched Punky too, bro.
I watched your typical black, series.
You just
Good Times, the Jeffersons,
all that, yeah.
Shell.
But I will say this one word we have missed in all of this conversation is influence. What do we call these social media people? Influencers. They're there to influence us and our lifestyles and how we move and what we like. Right. Because we don't know what we like. So they're out here influencing us to like this trend, to have the big hair, the big prom dresses, the stressed limousines at the prom, or the Coach purses, or the Nike shoes, or whatever it may be, because we don't know what we like. Mm-hmm. So we have to have those influencers out there to show us what we like.
Like, and it's so crazy, Rain, because we are so blinded to like it took an attractive, in shape woman to go buy off-brand Anita shoes from Walmart. Now it's okay. Now it's okay to buy Walmart shoes. Because,
yeah. Let me tell you this: Walmart prices have gone up.
Avios,
whatever they are. Vitas.
What they call Avitas?
I don't know what they're called.
AVIA, bro. Avias, bro. Look, bro. Avias ain't never hit.
Never. But now you want every color. They got green, they got blue, they got silver, they got gold, whatever,
Do y'all remember when the Champion wave hit?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plies came on one social media post with a Champion hat and it went ape. They owed that for some money. Man, Kmart had Champion. Yeah. The only thing that was like okay to wear as Champion was a hoodie or a crew neck sweater.
Yeah.
Everything else, that's
if you was an athlete. That's if you was an athlete.
You dig me? Mm-hmm. Man, come on, man. You better wearing some Rydell cleats.
Yeah.
Whatever they were.
He just moved over to Reebok now. I do want to close out this one part with this. I think that's a hit home here, right here. He said social media keeps most people in a high
mindset.
What are y'all thoughts about that?
Man, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't gonna even lie, classic. I know y'all with me. It's this dude. It's two dudes that be online that be bringing back, like, man, Nike need to bring these shoes back ASAP. And I'm talking about, boy, he be bringing up some shoes. I be like, damn, I remember them, boy. I be like, damn, I ain't gonna even lie. And I'm talking about that's middle school days, like that middle school. And I be like, boy, but I know what hits and what doesn't. I know what I need to, what I enjoy and what I don't. And the stuff that I feel, I can feel it when they pushing it on me.
Yeah.
When they pushing it on me. It's like, damn, every time I flip it, I see your ad. Damn, like 3-4 of y'all talking about the same thing. Like, no, man, y'all ain't gonna push the narrative on me, man.
Yeah.
That's why I never been a Jordan fan. I couldn't do Jordans. Everybody had them. I couldn't do it.
Well, I grew up in a
but only when I see one I really like.
Yeah, like I grew up in a poor ass environment. So when I had the opportunity to get me some, boy, they got. But then now they just really collectors items. I got some infrared 6s I to put my foot in one time. Right there. And I ain't put my foot in them but one time and got right up out of them. Cause boy,
hey, y'all,
was that
the ones you wore to the game?
No. Them
hey, which one?
Hey, them folds, that was so raw, but boy, them hoes had me.
Hey, dog, we out at a game. We out at a game. Love to put on these brand new shoes. He had the fit and everything. They were.
Them hoes were clean though.
Plug, feet hurt. Hey man, we gotta go to a store, man. It's a mall around here, man. I gotta go buy me a shoe, man.
Some shoes, but hey, they had them hoes at me like, oh. I said, dang.
Jay's a narrow.
I'm telling you, boy.
Hey, he figured it out quickly too. He was walking all downtown.
I gave, man. Hey, boy, you want these?
Hey, he was trying to give them away. You want these? Nah, bro. They hurt you. They gonna hurt me.
I say never, not on duty. Not on duty.
I didn't have name brand when I was coming up at all. I had Kmart and Walmart, shoes and all.
Yeah, my dad made sure we had the things that was suitable.
Hey, I'm New Balance too, my boy. People
me too.
Rocking New Balance. I've been rocking New Balance for a long time. Me too. I've been rocking New Balance, Prestos, Air Max, but Air Max 9 is my favorite shoe though. Shit, I got them Dion's up there.
He said now since all these celebrities rocking New Balance, everyone wants to wear them. Now they are charging. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you gotta change that narrative. When they used to be 2 for $85 at like I used to go to PacSun to get my New Balance because they always had all the fruited colors. They had like the red, yellow, you know what I'm saying, green and blue. I'll get all the different little colors because I ain't wearing them but some jean shorts and a t-shirt, white tee. Yeah. Corner store, $5.
It's crazy. Yeah. Man. It's so crazy, man. Man, shout out to the first part, man. This next part and the last topic of the night to close out the night, man. We're going to be breaking the illusion of perfection, man. And got some young guys here, man. Got some young guys here to cook it up, man. I think it's good to hear what our youth has to say. They actually have a very successful podcast too. If you go check them out. So here goes these young gentlemen, YV podcast. Talking about breaking the illusion of perfection. So here we go.
Right. We got perfect people with perfect bodies and perfect lives, and they got perfect dogs and a perfect job with a perfect house, right? And that's what everybody pushing on social media. And because of that, we think that the beginning is perfect, right? We think that there's no process. It's just you start and it's perfect. And we have to get ourselves out of that lie and just remember, before there's a pod that's on season 4 that has a well-oiled machine, right, of how it gets out content and all that. Before that, it was just 3 guys and an idea, right? Trying to figure things out and seeking God through it all. Taking that first step of just getting out of that mindset that it's got to be perfect on day one, right? And we live in a culture, right, where perfection is shown to us all the time, right? We got perfect people with perfect bodies and perfect lives, and they got perfect dogs and a perfect job with a perfect house, right? And that's what everybody pushing on social media. And because of that, we think that the beginning is perfect, right? We think that there's no process. It's just you start and it's perfect. And we have to get ourselves out of that lie and just remember, before there's a pod that's on season 4 that has a well-oiled machine, right, of how it gets out content and all that. Before that, it was just 3 guys and an idea, right? Trying to figure things out and seeking God through it all. Taking that first step of just getting out of that mindset that it's got to be perfect.
So I think this is a great ending for tonight's segment. And I want to start with you, Rain, because you made some statements. You even made it on your shout out to Rain. Y'all need to go check out her driveway diaries. Rain talked about she sat in her car for about 16 hours. Because y'all know she really don't work or nothing. She just be behind the scenes doing everything for us. But so she sat in her car forever, and she didn't want to push the play button. She wanted things to be a certain way. She didn't know how she needed to do it. And I thought it was very unique to think about breaking the illusion of perfection, because this was something that I beat myself every day for not already being where I am today. Like, for those who do know me, like, I was already doing like podcast audio early 2010s. Like, if you go back to Spotify, you can find all my stuff that I was doing segments. I was already talking about relationships. I remember Cardi B and them first got married and everything happened. I had so many series and segments and stuff, but I never had the courage to do what I'm doing today. And I wish that, because I wanted everything to be a certain way, and you just got to start. So other than just starting, what are some other ways we can break the illusion of perfection?
Other than just starting, what are some other ways we can break the illusion of perfection? Just do it.
Before I interrupt you, Rain,
Yeah.
shout out to everybody who keeping the chat active, man. I appreciate you guys. Because we was in here talking about baby mamas and court, everybody be going crazy. We see everybody watching, but we appreciate those who are into these in-depth conversations, man. Sorry
Can I say this real quick?
Go ahead.
The sub count on Raw Society Coalition is 333.
Yeah.
We don't want to stay there, but great.
Yeah, but just that number been popping up a lot lately. I don't know where the hell it keep popping up. It's been popping up a lot lately.
Definitely. You honestly, I give a lot of my motivation to just do it comes from souls. People like, Rain, what are you waiting on? Just do it. Just go ahead and do it. And I'm like, no, I gotta wait. I gotta get this aligned. And I look at the end product too. I see my vision before I see the way to get there. So I see the end product. I'm visioning the end product before I see the journey to get there. So in doing that, sometimes you have to come back and reevaluate and take that journey to get to that end product, the perfection, or what you see as perfection. So be okay with traveling that journey to where you get to that end vision that you really see. And I had to I had to get away from seeing I had to get away from wanting that end product that's so perfect, and I see it and I know how I want to do it, and not taking that journey to get there.
For sure. I like that. I love the process.
Yeah, the process.
Absolutely. I love the process.
Yeah, embrace the process. Roll through the process. And I had a conversation earlier on the phone today too. Somebody had called me and he's like, look, I'm looking to get into what you're doing, to podcast, and what do you think? I'm waiting on all my equipment to come in. Don't wait on your equipment to come in. Just go ahead and do it. If you're gonna do it, just do it. I started with a laptop, recently upgraded. And we doing something. Yeah, I like my little setup over here now, So I didn't always have a microphone, so it's the internet was crazy. It used to buffer all the time. Y'all seen the last show, you know, the shows and earlier No Middleman where it would buffer, rain would turn green and buffer, you know, but look at us now. Look what it's looking like now. So
Yeah.
it's you have to trust the process. You have to be okay with going through the journey and really embracing that journey too. So
And I'm trying to find that quote that Buddy told me, man. When he said, damn, he said it's not the everybody looking for the end game, but nobody want to understand the process. I mean, I don't want to like the process, but the process is actually the success. The success is the
yeah.
process. You know, you're actually in motion. Like
Mhm.
you're actually in motion to get there. Like, man, I tried to find that quote the way you told. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I like that. And the process is everything. I love starting off at zero.
Yeah.
It ain't nowhere but up. Ain't nowhere but up.
Then you can reflect on where you came from.
Yeah, man.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful process.
Yeah, we got something big planned, y'all, for July the 1st. We're going to be doing our 1-year anniversary for No Middleman. So y'all make sure you keep your calendars clear. We throwing something big for July the 1st. We're going to do something real big for No Middleman 1-year anniversary.
That's
with
crazy.
that, yeah, it's crazy.
Came around so quick.
With that being said, man, my biggest thing that I just had this shift, and it's really why my my creativeness have came out and just like pushing stuff out, because I got to a point that I remember hearing all the time, if you build it, they will come. And some of the people who was probably already in the building won't be there after the remodeling is done. Like, I'm starting to learn that what you build is not always built for those who were there building it with you. It's sometimes for the people who you're building it so they can come in and have a safe place to come. Like, I think it's so unique. That's why I love when those nights when we have new people that come into the chat and like they are engaging and they're talking, like on Me and Plug Sports Show. We always have like a new person. The people love sports, so like it's easy to get that random person, or even Me and Classic on Sunday service. You start talking about politics, sports, or church, religion, like people pop in. So you get to build a new place for them to be able to come over and check out your content. But that's one of the things that I've been telling myself now is just build it and they'll come. Like with Souls Network, just build it, they'll come. This production people, somebody is gonna sit down one day and watch our show and be like, golly, like, bro, they got transition. They ain't just popping up a video. Like they're actually putting effort into what they're trying to give the masses. And I think that's what a lot of times we don't see when it comes to breaking the illusion of perfection. People will see your effort.
Yeah.
People will always see your effort first. You know what I mean? Because it's so simple. Because 90% of people on social media, you turn it on, they're just talking to you. Like they just talking to you, dog. Like, you know what I mean? So like when I see people like House of Hypocrites and stuff like that, really put that like production view on it and like music in the background, documentary type stuff. Like, dog, that takes a lot of time, man. That's work. You know what I mean? So everybody out there, man, who are creating to create more, I think it's super dope. But and I wouldn't say that perfection is an illusion. I don't think perfection exists. So I think it's just something that we all just need to be able to be okay with putting out that rough draft, man. Turn that rough draft in.
Just be happy with yourself. Just be happy with what you're doing, how you're doing it right now, and how you are right now, and where you're gonna be. Everything gonna evolve. You should always be evolving.
Yeah, I think Classic said it best, man. He said perfection is being authentic and genuine to oneself.
Mm.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Two Type said, look at the drizzle. I'm scared of you, girl. Gone now. I know. Yeah. Like I tell y'all, man, every man is one great compliment away from greatness, man. Everybody needs that compliment, man. I use the slogan for men, but I think it could be anybody, women too. He said, welcome to newbies. As you come in, please click the like button. It's free way to support the channel. Don't forget, y'all, we do have memberships that you can sign up for. It will put you in green. And also when we start doing exclusive content, you guys will be the first to receive that content behind like the paywalls and things of that nature. With that being said, man, y'all got anything else for Unplugged tonight? Y'all got some closing thoughts? This is just part one. It's not as spicy. It's kind of like when you go to your first day of college and the teacher just getting you the syllabus. That's what we're doing on this part one of the Modern Flex. Kind of want to get people warmed up to the topic because y'all know we're going to come with some very controversial topics next week when we get to part 2 and 3. So I wanted to warm everybody up. I ain't want to bring you in, have everybody arguing and debating, but y'all know
lower the crock pot.
Yeah, y'all know Soul is going to bring some controversies very, very soon. So you got any final thoughts for Unplugged?
I would say, man, everybody, hey, bust up that Discord, please. You know what I mean? Like everybody bust up that Discord. I be wanting to interact, but you know what I mean? We need some folks on there. You know what I'm saying? We need to build that community up on that Discord, man. Invite people to the show. Invite people to what you watching as well. You know what I mean? Like have like those conversations that y'all be having one-on-one, you and your partner, you and your home girl. You know what I'm saying? You and your home, you know, you one of your dudes. Hey, go ahead and invite them to the show so you can see and we can see. You know, bring that type of conversation to our conversation so we can all engage. You know what I mean?
Child, Go said it's the first full show I made it through, and I had to rewatch it in the morning in 2 weeks. Hey, we appreciate you, dog. We appreciate you. I want to hit a huge shout out to In Too Deep, man. Not just what you do in the chat, man, but what you do outside of all of this.
Definitely.
Like to be able to get up and always have some new knowledge, always have some new information. You're always helping us build. I'm gonna say us because I know us three up here, we all are getting something from you when it comes to like the knowledge-based stuff. Like I appreciate you rewatching everyone. He watches every one of my clips that I clip. And again, I tell people, man, your time is everything, and to have somebody go through and not just watch it, but watch it and timestamp and give you stuff, man. We appreciate you, dog. Just want to give you your roses, man. I really, really appreciate it, dog. It means a lot. It means a lot, dog, to continue to give your time like that, man. Because it's gonna flourish, man. It's gonna definitely flourish. I can feel and see our growth. Like we're all excited again. Like myself, Plug, like everybody's excited. When you're excited to come on here, it's a different feeling. Like when you just on here coming on here, okay, they wait for it to come out, y'all. You know what I mean? Like that's hard. But now everybody's shooting each other ideas, like it changes the way that everything works, man. So really, really appreciate you, In Too Deep. He said, Rain and Into, yeah, they the real MVPs for sure. For sure. Hey man, I shout out to Plug too now. Shout out to Plug, man.
I'm cool.
Man.
I'm cool. Hey, I'm cool. Y'all showing up as the love, man.
Y'all, Plug came a long way.
Oh yeah.
Plug came a long way, dog. Plug came a long way. Shout out to my guy. Just like I was a horrible friend and communicate. Plug came a long way when it comes to getting things. Like he be like, hey, we meeting at this time. Hey, we getting hey, you ready? Show 1:30. We start at 2. Like, you know what I mean? Like we'll start shooting each other topics tomorrow about sport. What we gonna talk? Like, I don't think people understand that. Like, once you see people doing all that, he's getting like great music that he had on his show the other night. Like, this is a production, man. That all that stuff plays in, and that shows everybody's dedication to the craft, man. So shout out to Plug as well, man. Shout out to Rain, man, for just doing things without being axis. Really, really appreciate it. In Too Deep, I'm learning from y'all. He said, I'm learning for y'all too, man. We appreciate you, dog. We appreciate you. What he said? He said, we like no filter. He said, we like no filter. Yeah. He said, shout out to Into Deep, man. He be cooking. Yeah. He said, Plug, I'm ready for part 2.
It's coming.
He said, for sure, Big Plug, that dude, everybody need that that's unfiltered and
Thank
and
you,
motivated.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, we finding a beautiful balance, man. We're finding a beautiful. We said it the other. Was it Monday or last? One night we got off. I said, "Dog, we're really everybody's playing their role now. Like you can see it just feels so different. It's like we're dancing. We know the choreography now, and it all works. It just all works.
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody gets to feel that. So
due time. Them backstage conversations be like, it be therapy. It's therapy, dog.
Maybe beat me up, y'all.
And Sunday morning, boy, I be cleaning out my closet, feeling good. I feel even better than what I was. Yeah.
So man, so shout out to everybody, man. If y'all have any ideas or any topics y'all would like to hear on the Modern Flex series, make sure you put it in the Discord so that we can catch it over there. And as you can see, I'll also put the clips in there, not clips, but it'll be like a slide deck, so y'all can kind of see what we're looking forward to. So like if you see content that relates to that, you can drop it in there. So we'll appreciate everybody, man. And again, man, this is part 1 of the Modern Flex.
Where pressure gets applied and results get respected.
So go ahead, Rain, do your thing, man.
All right, y'all. That's how we do it here on No Middleman, where we have real conversations, raw perspectives, and no filter. Shout out to everybody who pulled up and added to the conversation tonight. We seen y'all in the chat and y'all were here. Whether you agreed or disagreed or you got your feelings challenged, we appreciate you for being part of the dialogue as always. And if you enjoyed tonight's discussion, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this stream with somebody who's not afraid of real conversation. And don't forget that the conversation just doesn't stop when the stream ends. Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you're catching this on a rewatch, and let us know where you stand. So until next time, for Souls, Uncle Plug, and I'm your girl, Soft Rain, we're signing off. Good night, and remember, the truth don't need no middle name.
I ain't really trying to do no hooks or none of that. I just want to get on that water, float one time. I'm only gonna do this once.
Classic! Panoramic roof for a decade straight. Mama mentality since back in the day. I was in college hooping in crazy 8. 0-6, beat class gon' spray. I had a switch on the blick and it sound like a switch every time I let go of the gate. You go with the flick of the wrist. You ask for the time and I show you my wage. 3-3-3, I'm the captain of the team. Take it to the bank, you can follow my lead. I got the codes, I got the keys. Win, lose, or draw, you can put it on me. Full blown step return from a black sheep. Everybody take heed every time that I speak. Plays at the line, I'ma make a good read. Cut from that creed, follow the seed. I die on my sword before the day ever come where I cower and plead. I cry to the Lord before I call a human being for a sigh of relief. I've been working and stacking and learning and growing. Ain't really got time to compete. Man, I couldn't even walk just a couple months back. I'm just happy to be back on my feet. Man, they call me to see it.
Yeah. This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turned losses to losses, then flipped it to passion.